Power does what it wants. Power does what it wants. Power does what it wants.
All right, guys, here we are. We're in Muskega.
Next thing is back out of the window. Back out of. What is that all about? Yeah.
I'd rather be not.
GA extension.
Breakthrough. Did you work here?
I did.
She said the breakthrough.
This break, you need the restroom and break. This is the break room. Water. I'm straight ahead.
Yeah, I'm standing there starting, I'm not, and I forgot to do that.
Uh-huh. Maybe your husband's in too. Uh-huh. Okay. Thank you. You're not, yeah, I forgot to drink something to drink. Okay. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How can I help you?
I'm just taking a tour of the facility. I'm a journalist, seeing how the government's getting started back up during COVID. So I was just coming in to see what information's
I
available.
would need to get my department's head.
Sure, go. Yeah.
Well, she's on a meeting right now, so she's not available.
Oh, that's
So we
fine.
would ask that you not photograph. You can get any information you need from our website and from the UGA Extension website.
Yeah, no, you guys are fine. We come out.
Who are you with?
I'm with Activist News Network. So
I would have to go through the proper channels to give you permission to film in here.
I've already got it. You're fine.
No, I would need it.
Oh, I give it to you. You're fine.
No, I would need it from my department head, and she's not available.
Oh, okay.
So you can't film in here or interview anyone. And I don't know if you got your camera going on now. I see a red light. But unless you need something from the extension office, we really can't help you.
Yeah, no, I don't need help, and I've already got permission to film. So.
I appreciate that you have it, but I don't, so.
Well, just as long as you're not filming, you should be good then.
Okay, but I'm just gonna go ahead and ask you to leave then, please.
Oh, you're fine. Thank you.
Well, unless you want me to call security, I'm not allowing you to film in here, and so you need to leave.
Well, the courts have given me permission, so I don't need your permission.
I'll give it my department head, she can deal with you then.
Thank you.
to leave.
Thank you, ma'am.
Can I help you? Excuse me. Can I help you?
No, I told the lady I don't need any help. Thank you, though.
Okay, you can't use your camera in here.
No, we're allowed. The 11th Circuit Courts allow us to.
You would have to come in with documentation.
Well, we need documentation.
I have a press pass.
No.
That's not from the city.
Yeah, the city doesn't issue press passes. Neither does the state.
Yeah, well, until you bring me documentation in, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, please.
What, do you guys have a constitution here? Like a little pocket constitution? Because that's all the documentation you need. It's the First Amendment right to free press.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere the public's allowed to go, I'm allowed to go. So thank you, though. Not much to see in here, so I won't be spending too much more time. But yeah, just so you ladies know that the press has the right to go wherever the public's allowed to go, and we're allowed to film anywhere the public's allowed to be. Okay? It's the 11th Circuit, Smith v. City of Cumming. Okay? It's the right to keep our public officials, people that get paid for public dollars. It's the right to keep an eye on them. So, All right. Thank you guys very much. You have a blessed day.
Thank you.
They don't like you in there.
No?
No.
Why?
They said, is that James guy with you?
You're going there?
Yep.
Well, you left quick, so it ain't nothing going on.
No. I mean, they gave me a little bit of a hassle, but what's these bikes about? Oh, this is the loading docks. I better not come back here. Can't help you now. Chattahoochee. Let's take a look in here. It's pretty nice. Wonder if this is the public defender's office or just something else.
Definitely is.
Okay, so masks have to be worn by all persons entering the government center, recorders, clerks, da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba. So there you have it.
Amy's at lunch. Is someone else come up to help you?
Yeah, we don't need help. We were just taking a tour of the facility, seeing what all was available for the public. Thank you.
Who are y'all with?
Excuse me?
Who are you with?
I'm with myself. He's with himself.
Okay.
We're-
Y'all
we're-
get permission from the city manager's office?
I got permission from James Madison. He's a founding father. He wrote it into
You know
the
what?
Constitution.
I'm a criminal defense attorney. I defend people's rights every day. So
Thank
I'm
you.
not gonna play games with you, but there are rules that the city enforces. We're a state agency. They house us in their building, okay?
Sweet.
So you might want to check with the city manager before the sheriff shows up.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah, have him come out. I went to school with that
I don't
guy.
wanna end up representing you on some criminal charge.
Oh, no, trust me. I don't use public defenders. Thank you, though.
Well, we do have clients, and they do have privacy rights.
Sure. You're not leaving any of their information out, are you? That would
We
be...
don't.
Okay, well, then you
They
got
have
nothing to
come
worry
in through
about.
this door.
Huh?
But they have to come in through this door.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's no one here.
This is the only entrance.
Okay, so I could stand out in the hallway and video him coming in?
Well, I don't know that you can do that if the city allows that. I mean,
Yeah.
So
look,
you're a criminal defense attorney?
I'm sorry?
You're a criminal defense attorney?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of the case called Smith v. Cumming out of Cumming,
I'm
Georgia?
also hard of hearing and
Smith v.
mask or the bane of
Yeah,
my-
Smith v. Cumming out of Cumming, Georgia?
I'm sorry?
Smith versus Cumming?
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't give you an unbridled right to wander around filming in public buildings.
It governs it under time, manner, and place restrictions. Time, is it open? Manner, are we doing it without causing a disturbance?
That'd
And
be an argument you'd have to make in front of a judge if
Yeah.
the sheriff arrested you.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm just-
Right.
Well, it sounds like you as a criminal defense
We don't have
attorney.
business with us. We have social distancing and personnel restrictions.
Yep, and also an order here that
Out in the
says,
lobby, okay?
and also an order that says all government employees shall be wearing masks.
Yeah, when I'm outside in contact with somebody, I'm in here, we're here,
Okay,
okay?
good.
And that's why I'm standing here, not opening the door.
So let me get this straight. This is a criminal defense attorney
to maintain our social
that
distance.
is challenging us on a First Amendment protected activities, which are,
I'm sorry?
I said you're a criminal defense attorney that's challenging us on a First Amendment protected activity.
Well, it's not for me to decide.
Okay, well, thank you then.
Arrested, I'll be happy to represent you and raise every constitutional defense you have.
But you said you don't have,
But
yeah, you said we
what
don't
I'm
have one.
saying is, you're in violation of our rules right now because there's 3 of you in my lobby, and the state says we will have 1 person at a time in our lobby. All right, I can't change the COVID.
Even though we live together?
Issues, all right.
Even though we all live together.
Huh?
Even though we all live together as a family.
You know what? If you came in as one of my clients with your family, they'd go wait in the car, and I'd deal with you as my client. That's what we've always done since March the 12th, when all this insanity started.
Right. I think you're a bad defense attorney when you use the word deal with someone as a client.
I'm sorry?
When you use the word deal with someone as a negative context, I think you're a bad defense attorney. Have a good day.
And I just got here.
Hundreds of people every day. There's no negative context. if
Sir.
you're dealing with people.
Dealing is a negative word, like it's an inconvenience to you.
Deal with their issues
I'm outta
and
here
deal
with
with
this
their
guy.
problems.
This
I
guy's
don't know
annoying.
what's negative about that.
I just got here, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Wait, hold on, let me finish, because I just heard you spout out a whole bunch of stuff.
I believe Rice in there with him. He's screwed. Oh, here we
God,
go.
that guy's annoying. All right, James Mazzola family, Road Nation fan, all you guys, this is a criminal defense attorney for the Public Defender's Office, and he's in here citing that it is unlawful for us to do here. And if we get arrested, he's gonna raise every potential defense for us right here. I don't want him as a public defender. I don't want him as a public defender. I don't want him as a public defender. Right here. I'm getting out of there from that guy. That guy's annoying.
He said, I will represent you. The hell you will.
I'm gonna upload that one right now, you guys.
The hell you will represent me, you fool.
This is why you'll never, ever, 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 ever want to have a public defender unless you are absolutely no way, shape, or form can afford one, like at all. Take a loan out. Do not have a public defender. File bankruptcy before you use a public defender.
Sell your first child before using a public defender. No, but I just saw a cop pull in over there. So maybe something's popping now.
I went over there and shot Indians down next to their car. Everything's over here. See it. Brakes is okay.
Yeah, I just saw a cop pull in. Yep, he's walking in now. I called Finn, he didn't answer, so that means he was still recording. You guys are gonna try to come over.
I just like standing in the parking lot. I have nothing better to do.
We're waiting on an idiot. It takes an hour to get down here.
Well, you're not married to an idiot.
We are today, kind of.
Yeah.
My third mistake.
Oh.
I'll never do it again.
There you go.
Man, it's hot out here.
All right, we're gonna talk to Crystal and see what's going on, and
Yeah, sure. We'll see you in the next one.
all right.
Oh man.
And again, we're not going to break the law, so if you could help us and let them know, hey, this is perfectly legal, what they're doing is Crystal.
Public defender?
I don't know. So it just that's what we're trying to locate. Just see what's going on.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Maybe it was the ladies in the UGA.
Yeah, I don't know if that door hits you on the way out, but or in the way in.
Yeah, let's follow them, see what they do.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
I guess we go around there.
Yeah, this is a public defender's office. It might be in here.
There's a UGA office down there too.
It's better than having a UTI.
Extension. I need to have them come do some soil samples in my lawn. See if I can grow some.
Some what? Where'd the other guy go?
I think this is Crystal. No more than 3 in here at a time or something like that, according to their order.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, was it the ladies down at UGA?
I think it's a violation to have 3 people in there in the Georgia code. You okay with that?
Yeah, they don't mind breaking the law. We can open the door at least in here.
That's what they don't want to answer. How many times they quit on We the People?
So, I mean, like, what's,
The main purpose?
Yeah.
Why is the real reason?
Yeah.
Well, you guys sometimes, bad cops, not you personally, but bad cops will make a false arrest half hour before shift change just to sit around and wait for the DA and collect some overtime. This guy makes a plea deal on that case when he should have freed or defended the guy.
okay,
You know, so we're trying to find out how many times he quit.
okay, and
I also had another question.
so if he didn't want to answer your questions, then
That's a violation of my statutory right.
It's a public record request. He doesn't have no choice but to answer.
72 hours in Georgia to fulfill it too.
Yep, that's the law.
Yep. He says it has to be in writing. He's mistaken. I covered that last year in DeKalb County.
He's not a good defense attorney, and he's probably in bed with the police officers. That's why I called him, to get you arrested and to defend you and make the money off of that.
Yeah, well, it would actually go to special counsel. I dealt with that last year.
Sounds like it
And,
anyway.
and he said, you're just as bad as some of my clients. He said that. I got my record saying
say
that.
that because you ask a question and start talking over me when I try and answer your question. You're rude, you're trying to make a point, playing your little First Amendment auditor things. When, if you come in politely and ask for things, I'd be happy to try and help you.
That's what we do.
Now, there
I
is
did.
a process to
Yeah.
obtain the information, interrupting while I'm talking. There's a process to obtain the information you want.
I thought you couldn't
File
hear it.
a written open records request with our office. We forward it to the council in Atlanta, and they provide the information requested. It's just that simple.
What about for people that don't know how to write or can't write, they're illiterate?
And I can't hear, I've said this 3 times.
You just heard me interrupt you.
Hard of hearing, I lip read most of the time. You're wearing a mask, so you're gonna have to really speak up.
Are you fit
What
for this
about
job?
the-
Can you take a record request?
I'm sorry?
Can you take
I
a
guess
record?
not.
He said,
So-
can you take a record
This is what
request?
we're looking
Provide
for,
me a
sir.
written
We're
record
looking for a
request, I
civil
will be
rights
happy to
violation.
take
It
it.
doesn't have to be written. That's
Yeah,
all.
what happens if I can't write?
That's it, we're done.
We're
We're done.
looking
You're
for
done,
public
actually.
servants who do not obey the law.
so he's saying the process is you have to do a written, what is
Yeah,
it?
and he's
All you
incorrect.
gotta do is put in what he wants in writing and where it needs to be sent to,
You
and
need to
our
write it.
legal counsel has 3 days to respond.
72 hours.
Okay.
Yep.
He has to write it down, so he can't say he
No,
didn't read my
there's
writing,
nothing.
or if I can't write. And just by request, anyone can come in and request the records. And the
Verbally.
person who is the custodian of the records or agent of that custodian of the records can write it down and send it back within 3 days. You need to look up the law again, learn the law.
Okay, well, I mean, if what you saying is true.
It is.
If what, how about you talk to me, I'll do a report, and I'll look into it, okay?
Please, thank you for,
And that way, we can resolve the issue now,
Mhm.
you know what I mean, that, because you asked him, he telling you how to do it, and y'all said, no, that's not how you
he
do it.
almost did it, and he just, his ego jumped in the way and stopped writing. I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna write it for you.
Right.
I was
No,
gonna
no,
give
I
you
was
my,
writing
don't talk
the
over me,
address
you don't
for
want me to talk over you, don't talk over me. I wanted him to just write down my email address and tell me how many cases he pled out last year. I also want to add another question, how many cases switched attorneys mid-case last year? Those 2 questions at rightscrispy@gmail.com. Rights, like know your rights, crispy, CRISPY, @gmail.com. That's it.
Okay, so if what you saying is true, this is what I can do for you. I do a report for you, I write everything down, say what you said, what he said. That way you can file a formal complaint, whatever the process is for that.
Do you have to surrender my 4th Amendment right to be on the report and give you my ID?
You what?
Do I have to surrender my 4th Amendment right and identify myself to be on that report?
I mean, if you wanna make a report for you, I gotta put your name and stuff in the report.
Well, I just want my email address. It's a reason I made that email address. If you could, no?
I mean, the make
Before
a
you do a report, we need to say who's doing the report.
Well, I don't want to be on the report. I don't want to remain anonymous.
We
as
don't
is my
want a
right.
report, we just want a records request.
So that's
Okay.
that's the
So-
inadvertent way to
so
be
I
able
don't
to
wanna make a
identify
report.
someone making a report for a request.
I still want my records though. And if by writing a report is the only way, you're putting extra unreasonable
Conditions.
conditions on my records request, which is also a violation of the law.
And all those issues are resolved in a courtroom. If they want to file a complaint.
That's right.
If they haven't received the information they've requested, they're more than welcome to do that, and
And the
our
Bar
general
Association.
counsel will
Yeah, I'm gonna do the bar.
respond. If they provide a written request for what they want, our general counsel will respond. It's just that easy.
Have you ever had a Bar Association audit?
Have I ever,
Had an audit from the Bar Association?
have I ever had a what from the Bar Association?
A complaint to the bar.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So how can we resolve the issue right
Just take down my info and give me the records I want in 3 days.
I can't give you anything.
now?
Okay.
So he said he can't do
He can, he just won't.
it. Okay.
He's in violation of the law. So we just found another failure. Tighten up, folks. I mean, we're gonna do this all day. Please, comply, stop resisting.
We're done.
But if
All right, go home. Get back to work.
If they
You're dismissed.
Well, I gotta let you know though. If they want y'all to leave here, you have to leave.
Ooh.
We want you to leave.
Oh, well, if I wanna enjoy the air conditioning I pay for, I could stay here as long as I want and see how they treat people here for the rest of the day. If I sit down there quietly, I don't obstruct,
I
I'm
don't
not,
mind you sitting quietly.
I don't behave disorderly. Time, place, and manner are my restrictions. Time, within working hours, all day long. Place, publicly accessible, manner, not disrupting. So you can't ask me to leave if I haven't committed a crime.
Having a video camera in the waiting area where people accused of crimes come in to talk to their attorneys is
They have-
disruptive.
They have body cameras all over them. They record all day long.
Publicly
You're wrong.
accessible
Their
area.
encounters
Go back to work.
different.
Get back to work. Get back to
They
work.
don't turn their
How you
body
doing,
cams
sir?
on when they come into
You're
my
making-
office
you're
to
making
talk to
stuff
my
up now.
client.
We don't have attorney-client privilege
Going on a
in a
fishing
public lobby.
expedition.
So your issue.
Okay, just a minute.
So your issue is that you want.
That's what that attorney does. This guy turned around, he's like, I'm out of here. What's up, guys? Where y'all going? Here you go. Here you go. Yo, here we are.
Yeah, boy.
What's up, y'all?
Oh, it's the Fishnet stripper cops. Love the Fishnet, guys.
Fist bumps?
Is it Fishnet stripper cops?
Your heart, man. Just die.
Those guys were pretty funny. Those guys were pretty funny.
Sorry, we got out of the way here. She's coming in. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Actually got lots of tats on there. Oh, let's see what these guys are up to.
God, this is gonna be the longest fucking one.
I know.
Longest video.
I'm draining the battery here. Draining the battery.
I gotta go charge the car.
All right, maybe some more. All right. Oh, they're gone.
Get rid of bad lawyers. We're working in antitrust. We're taking bribes probably from pedophiles to keep their name clean so they don't have to register.
Bribes from pedophiles.
I don't want to catch any
Here. This is the Cooperative Extension, Colleges of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, University of Georgia. So that's pretty interesting. That looks like the only office space they have down here. Doesn't look like they got the county commissioners in this building. I'll have to find out where those guys are. Waiting on the services there. Conference room there. Looks like a break room.
They won't leave the office.
Conference room, break room.
You know, there's a court case, you know, where City of Cumming, there's a court case out there called Smith v. Cumming. And it allows us to come in and film and record public officials on a public dime. And we're just coming around here checking it out. We came to the public defender's office because they're technically supposed to be officers of the court, just like your officers in the street. And he comes in here, and what did he say in the beginning?
Yeah, no, we were just quietly sitting there. I was just looking at some stuff, and he's like, "Can we help you?" And I was like, "No, we didn't need any help." And then he started on this big old spiel, and after like 20 minutes.
You can't be honest though. If somebody just said it in video, you would want to know what's going on.
That's what you're
Right,
doing
Yeah,
now.
like,
Right.
What's going on?
Right,
We told him.
Yeah, we told him.
We
And
explained.
it, you know what? It's never enough. It's always the myth that you can't record here, or you can't record in public, or you can't do this. And everybody wants to tell everybody else what they can and can't do.
That's why you just look it up and see.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool
And I
case.
told them, yeah, and we obey the law. And I tell you know, when they go, "Oh, I'm going to call the police." No, please do. Please do. If that's who you need to come out and explain it to you, please do. You know, because they can't take my word for it. And I tell them I've been doing this for 2 years all over the country.
Right.
You know, and oh well, you don't have permission here. Well, I don't need permission. We're Americans. You know what I mean? If we couldn't watch our government, then we would be Russia. We wouldn't be Americans. We would be Russians.
It's very similar to like how you have policy that says certain things when you go in contact with the public, you gotta turn the body camera on.
Yes, sir.
Well, we don't have permissible statutes that says you can do this. All of the statutes say that you can't.
Right.
So there's no statute. Georgia had a wiretapping statute. And
Yeah,
it was
that's true.
it was overturned and repealed because of the public. It's only when there's surreptitious recording.
Yeah.
But this guy right here is a defense attorney. If you arrest anybody, I would recommend not telling them you can.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not for the clients at all.
Yeah, tell them to donate their firstborn baby to get the money to get a real lawyer, because this guy's terrible. Hold on, let me get by you guys.
Yeah, just like policy, you have policy that says you cannot do almost everything, or it says that you shall do this if something happens. I read policy.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. That was very nice. You thanked me. All right, guys, I'm shutting this down.